Greetings everyone, and welcome to my Ultimate Shaggy Guide. Before I begin, I would like to clarify a few things. While I am a dedicated Shaggy player, I'm only around the top 1000 as of recording this video. I have mostly played online as well. While this is the Ultimate Shaggy Guide, I will be basically giving you all my current knowledge on Shaggy. I am not as advanced as other pro players that made him, but I'll do my best to inform you all. There are timestamps on screen now if you just want a certain chapter. General tips. The concept of flow. To summarize, Shaggy is a character that requires you to be in control of a match in order for you to win. If you constantly have control of what the other person has to do, then you'll most likely win. Though if you start to suffer, you'll most likely lose. The flow in the match depends on how you wish to direct it. The best way to do this is by constantly closing the distance between you and the opponent, especially against characters that require range to win. There really tends to be no comebacks of Shaggy, either dominations, close calls, or getting destroyed. Charging. When charging your special meter, never, and I mean never, charge near the skybox, especially against another Shaggy duo. If you do, it most likely means instant death for you, as people can just knock you out if you go for it. The best time to charge is when somebody dies, as usually it's enough time to get a full charge in. Also, if your opponent is off stage but not dead, don't charge. Instead, apply pressure by either going for a spike or a different move. Your best friend is the walls. Basically, a lot of moves work hand in hand with walls to make great damage potential. Important moves. Down air. Best Shaggy move in the game. Basically your bread, butter, jam, and the drink you have to go with it all at the same time. You're gonna want to use this move a lot. Forward air. Very useful input. You're gonna want to use this a lot to close in distance. Forward special. Despite spam, still a very good move to close in the gap with as well. Up special. Very good finishing move. Can get early kills if used right. Down ground. Good move for catching low opponents off the ground. It is also used for edge guarding. Basic combos. Down air to neutral air. It's a very good and consistent combo to use for decent damage. Down air to forward air. Another good combo to use for consistent damage. You can get either one with similar results, though if you tend to use down air to neutral air, it'll do 17 damage rather than 13 damage for down air to forward air. 2 forward jabs plus 2 downward grounds. Instead of doing the 11 damage with your forward combo, implement 2 ground downs after the second forward jab to increase the damage to 17. A weird way to get used to, but makes damage racking a lot easier for what is essentially the same move. Down air to up tilt or up air to up special. Very basic Shaggy combo used for good consistent damage. I will mention that it's a lot easier to do this with up tilt as it's more consistent, so for this combo you want to be a bit more closer to the ground than you actually are. Down ground to up tilt to up air. Same idea, except for this combo you already start on the ground. Up air to up special. Very basic combo that allows you to keep enemies up in the air. You can combine this combo with the previous two to rack around 30 damage. You can also jab once in between the first move and the second move to force some extra damage as well. Special charging. Shaggy has 5 special moves. Those being his neutral special, his forward special, his up special, his down special, and his sandwich special. If you already have your sandwich in hand, and if you don't have Hangry Man signature perk, you can use the sandwich special and another special, only if you use the sandwich special first. This makes for really good utility. A lot of higher level players tend to use his neutral special. However, I recommend either using up special or forward special as they tend to give you the most value, even if they are a bit predictable. You can also use 2 forward jabs and up special on the ground as another combo. Double moves. While this tends to not happen a lot, you can sometimes get away with using the same move twice in a row at higher percents. Those moves are forward air, forward special, and up special. Perks. For your signature perk, you're going to want to run one last Zoinks, as you basically get a free charge every life. It also allows you to use the charge sandwich strat, just make sure you pick one up before reaching 100 damage. As for extra perks, 3 utility perks are meta. However, I tend to run 2 offensive perks and 1 utility perk. The 6 perks I recommend are Lumpy Space Punch, Collateral Damage, Snowball Effect, Speed Force Assist, Last Stand, and Tasmanian Trigonometry. For my current builds, I prefer to use Collateral Damage, as it's consistent damage when you knock enemies onto the floor, walls, or roofs, and you're constantly knocking enemies into one of those things. Speed Force Assist, as the added movement speed really closes the gap. And finally, either Lumpy Space Punch, as most of the moves you use will be in the air, or Snowball Effect, as you can tend to dominate hard. Though I will admit, I tend to use Lumpy Space Punch a lot more than Snowball Effect, as it's a lot more consistent. Map tier list. S tier. Cromulons. Very good map for Shaggy. Both walls are very stable and you can get early kills on top of them. A tier. Batcave, Sky Arena with platforms, Trophy's Edge, Haunted Mansion, Riftless. Very good maps for Shaggy that either give good walls to combo off of or have platforms to get earlier kills. B tier. Tree Fort, Sky Arena, Haunted Mansion, Trophy's Edge 2. Either they are maps with weird platforms, have weird walls, or have pits which impact Shaggy's movement potential. C tier. Tree Fort 2v2. This map is just too complex, really impacts Shaggy's movement. The rest of the maps are 2v2, themed, or Space Jam, which I have not tried much, but I think would be no higher than C tier, as it's too gimmicky for Shaggy. Matchup chart. +2. Steven, Rhindog, Gizmo. Very exploitable supports that don't have many kill options. Might win against you if they are really talented, but otherwise you'll go crazy on them. +1. Wonder Woman, Bugs Bunny, Tom and Jerry, Taz, Iron Giant, LeBron James, Marvin the Martian. Some of these characters have weird ranged abilities that don't affect you as much. Others have a weaker short range game. You're more likely to win against these guys. Even Steven. Batman, Finn, Harley Quinn, Velma, Black Adam, Rick Sanchez. Shaggy, obviously as well. It really is just a matter of who's a better player. If they are good enough, they can beat you naturally. If they aren't good enough, you can beat them easily. It's usually a coin flip. -1. Jake, Arya Stark, Garnet, Morty. These characters are really hard for you to go against. Either they have very hard combos that take you up to the skybox, or do some things just as well as you, and also have range at the same time. Or they are Garnet, which in that case are just annoying to deal with. -2. Superman, Stripe. You'll be really lucky if you win against these guys, as their combo game is insane. However, there's always hope, and I wish you the best. If there are any other questions you have, I'll be happy to answer them in the comments down below. That's all for this video. Have a great day, everyone.